Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into Mass Appeal. I'm Seth Stubman.
I'm Ashley Cole. I knew you were going to say Happy Friday.
Because it's a very happy Friday.
It is a happy
Because here's why today might just be so happy. If you love things like food, or if you love things like eating, you're going to love today's show because it's chock full of delicious dishes.
And good stories, too, which is always nice.
That's true. A little bit of everything today. It's a potpourri. It's a potpourri Friday. But you can eat well and you can shop local next week. We have Local Hero Restaurant Day. I don't know what a Hero is. But Local Hero Restaurant Days are coming up. We have Chef Sandy from Good Stock Farm Cooking School, and we have Devon Whitney Deal from CISA. We're making good food. We're talking about good food. Let's start.
Okay, well, we're going to do a melange of the best market tomatoes I could find at this time of year, which are absolutely peak season, so they're beautiful.
They are
So
beautiful.
if you want to start out with the bread,
Okay.
we're going to do a
Seth
couple of
Lice
slices
up
of bread.
in charge of that.
Now, what is a melange? What does it mean?
That's kind of a fancier word for mixture.
Okay.
So it's a melange and it's a blending.
So it's a fancy way to say mixture.
Yeah.
What do we have here,
These are all
Sandy?
fresh herbs. There's a little parsley and dill and chives and actually a little lemon verbena. So we're just going to chop through that coarsely.
And
Smell
Devon.
that.
Oh, what is that?
That's
lemon
verbena.
Lemon verbena. I've never heard of that.
Well,
you can brush the bread with a little bit of oil.
Yes,
Put a little
please.
extra
All right.
virgin oil, and we're going to get those on the grill.
And Devon, the big through line here is all of this food is local. Is that right?
absolutely. Well, minus the bread you're brushing right now, but all of the ingredients that Sandy's using, like the herbs that Ashley's cutting, the tomatoes, the shallots, the garlic, the yogurt, and the peaches all came from our local farms.
And there
So
are so many great people who are making bread in the valley, so it is easy to
There
get local
really
bread.
is. Unfortunately, we couldn't get to the place that uses the local flour this morning, but on,
it
on
exists, and
regular
that's the
days,
important
I
part.
do.
Yeah, because it's at 8 o'clock, 8:30 time that they're not ready till
No.
12.
You did
Yeah.
your best. A for
I know.
effort, right? Local is best. Now,
Absolutely.
what have you got going on there, Sandy?
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is start up, and this is real simple. It's just going to be a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in the pan. Get our pan hot. We're going to add our little bit of shallots.
Here
Okay.
you go. Here's the bread. Oh, we're grilling the bread. I see.
Okay. Now the herbs. How are
shallots-
these?
Did you brush both sides?
No, and I actually passed
well
that
then.
oil
Well,
down
there's
here.
a bottom side on there.
Yeah, there's going to be a flip at some point in this. So we're doing both
Yeah.
sides
So
of the
what
bread.
we're doing is, and you can be generous with the oil.
Okay.
Good news to me. I love that. All right. Here's the herbs. Do you need these now, Sandy, or are these going to go?
Yeah, those are going to go in there, half of them.
Oh, in
So
there.
half of them in there.
Okay.
Now, what's this mixture that we're putting it into?
That is
That is
mascarpone
mascarpone
cheese.
Mascarpone cheese. Okay.
I have
Okay.
to ask you, this isn't.
So put
There we
half in the
go.
cheese, and then Sandy will take the other half for the tomatoes here.
Sometimes these burners get a little fussy. They get camera shy, Sandy.
Well, they are.
We could
they are
try a new
super
one.
oil. I'll try this one over here.
Okay, so you've got the olive oil. Once that gets going,
Once
olive
that
oil
gets
and the
going, we
shallots.
put a little shallots in.
All right.
And some garlic. Saute that for a couple seconds, and we're going to throw our tomatoes in. And just throw them in. Then what we'll do is take a little lemon zest.
Ooh, should these be flipped?
I already flipped
Oh,
them,
you
and
did?
what we might do is take them off the pan.
Well, this
They're
is
almost
actually
finished.
the perfect opportunity to talk about Local Hero Restaurant Day. So what can people expect at these days?
Yes. So, Seth, I thought it would be nice to bring Sandy on because he is a chef, and, he could show us how to cook like a chef at home. But in the next week, I think we're going to get sick of that, and we need to go out to eat and let a
Yes.
chef cook for us. So CISA has Local Hero Restaurant Days happening the 19th and 20th of August. It's a time to celebrate the bounty of the harvest. Everything that is local is in peak season. And chefs have decided that they're going to put menu items that have local ingredients
can pull those
on their menu so that customers can enjoy a locally made meal at their restaurant.
What a great idea that is. I love it.
Yeah, we like to do this every year, and we have a little incentive to motivate you to go out to eat. If you go to a Local Hero restaurant on those days, you can enter to win a $50 gift certificate to Wilder Hill Gardens Nursery, or to $50 to Randall's Farm and Greenhouse. What's better than getting a chance to maybe win a gift certificate and get your meal practically for free?
Yeah, go out, you get a nice inexpensive meal, you get a gift card, maybe. Great event.
Yeah.
And now later in the show, Sandy, what are we going to be making?
We're going to be making a grilled peach soup.
Grilled
And
peach soup.
these are nice, beautiful local peaches. This is the only time of year to be making it because when peaches are ripe, you eat as many as you can so you get sick of them. And by that time, then the season's over.
That's true. Yeah, you got to make the most of this peak season. So you know what we'll do? We'll let you saute this up a little bit, and we'll show off that finished dish in a bit. Also, we'll be making some peaches, and we'll learn a little bit more about restaurant days. In the meantime, we're back with Sandy and Devon. We are cooking up some delicious food. Earlier in the show, we made this amazing tomato dish, which we have finished right here. And now we're making grilled peach soup. I'm not missing that. We're grilling peaches.
Yeah, all we're doing is we're putting a little grill in the beginning because you have such sweetness in the peaches this time of year. So what we're adding a touch of bitterness in there. And bitterness, some people don't think it's good, but it is good. It's part of your palate, and it makes the soup in the end more interesting. I think you'll see.
A whole different dimension to the soup. So we grill them for about a minute or so.
Yes.
And then what's next?
We're just getting
Yeah, look
little
at
marks
these.
on them.
And then we're going to slice them up, actually,
Okay.
a little bit, Seth, if you wanted to.
I'd love to.
Be in charge of that.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Now, Devon, so many participating restaurants coming up at
Yes.
your event that you're having.
So we have actually 54 restaurants that are participating. And people have lots of choices to choose from. They can go to CISA's website, buylocalfood.org, and it will let them know who the restaurants are. We also have some menu items on the website, so you could get a little teaser as to what you might find when you go out to eat.
Well, in this way, much like a restaurant week or a taste of a certain town, you can kind of you can chart your course, make your own adventure for the weekend.
You sure can. And actually, it's not a weekend, though, Seth. It's going to be a Tuesday, Wednesday.
A Tuesday, which is even
Yeah.
better because
Yeah.
weekends everybody has plans. Tuesday, Wednesday, what do you have to do?
I know, and you don't want to
Laundry.
cook after work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is true.
exactly. I want to go out to eat, have someone cook for me. So what did you just pour in there, Sandy? Is that wine?
we put white wine and a little bit of sugar, and then we're going to take our vanilla bean, cut it in half and scrape it. That's what you want, all the nice seeds in there.
Interesting. Hold on. So if you were to buy vanilla bean in the store, that's how you decompose it?
Yeah,
Yes.
just cut it right down the middle.
then
just-
scrape.
and then just scrape the seeds off. And that's you ever see vanilla bean ice cream, you see all little seeds in there?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Can we take a look at this
And this
before
is
you
our
tie it up?
spice bag of cinnamon, bay leaf, star anise, and pepper.
And putting it in a little cheesecloth like this is a fantastic idea because then you're not skimming through your mixture to try to get out all these things later.
Right, you just tie this together, put it in, bring this up to a boil, and then you put it at a real low simmer, covered, for an hour. You really don't want the juice to reduce.
So it turns into this.
Turns into this.
And then from there we take,
We take our spice bag out,
okay, put it over there.
because you don't want to try and blend that, because you don't
You'd have a
That
mess.
might be difficult.
And now you can use an immersion blender, you can use a food processor, a mixer.
Yeah, I like it in this because you can really get it real fine. And be careful if it's hot. To like put a little thing over
That's
the
a good
top,
idea.
a towel over the top.
Can't wait to try this. Now, of course, obviously, all the alcohol burns off, so it's just the flavor of the wine.
But this will be all pureed up, and then what you end up with after I just put it through a medium strainer then.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did this one.
Yeah.
So once it gets out of that, we're still straining ever so slightly.
Just a medium strainer, so you get any bits of
The big
outside
chunks.
the skin or anything like that. Then you take some, hopefully good local yogurt.
Yeah.
And what's this that you're doing here to make it look good?
This is called a cannelle. This is it's an old French technique of what you do. So you're kind of running your spoon under it like this, and then you get a nice little egg shape.
Look at that. I never knew. I would just
gonna
dollop
say.
it on,
If it's me, I'm just flinging yogurt left and right at this.
So then we'll throw a couple of the regular peaches right in there, and these are beautiful local peaches. These are the first. They're a cling peach this time of year because they're the first kind of summer peaches that are.
Do you
coming
know
out.
what he means by that, Seth?
Is that one that you have to pull off the vine?
No,
No,
it
no,
actually
because
the peach itself
Yeah.
sticks to the what's the word I'm looking for? The
pit.
pit.
The pit. Oh,
Yes. So
okay.
it
That's why they
whereas-
call freestone and then cling
Yeah.
peaches.
Yeah, freestone.
Cling peaches cling to the stone. Freestone are freestone.
So there's a
that you can
reason
just
for
go-
their name. That makes
There
sense.
is, yes.
Okay.
Very
And right
cool.
now we're in the season of that cling. But next week we should be entering the Freestone season of local peaches. And I don't think people realize that we have local peaches, but If you haven't tried a local peach, I urge you, go to a farmer's market. I know Forest Park, Springfield has a vendor who sells local peaches.
Say, there's always the
They're
Tuesday Northampton
absolutely
market.
Delicious. Yes.
South
the
Hadley's
Tuesday
what, on
market.
Thursday?
Well, these
Thursday,
were
Hadley?
from Tuesday from over at Ben at Clarkdale
Clarkdale.
Farm.
See,
Yeah.
if there is a day of the week, there's a farmer's market to match it.
There sure is. And
Well-
usually there's a fruit vendor there to give you what you need.
We'll be back with you just to finish off these dishes and to wrap
this
it all
one's-
up. Oh, that look how
Look
pretty.
at this.
Yeah, little toasted hazelnuts. They add a little
Oh.
bit of bitterness at the end to go with the peaches. And
That's something.
You're ready. You're ready to
Easy.
go.
This is great. Well, thank you so much. It's a pleasure having the
Thank
two
you,
of you
sir.
Yeah.
here. And ahead, if you're starting